is ayahuasca for you?
Oh, ayahuasca to me she's the key to the door that I never knew I needed to open. She's shown me where love in my heart lives. She has shown me where my compassion lives. Everything that I was not taught as a little boy, Grandmother Ayahuasca has patiently shown me with love and compassion where all of these things belong in my life. To me, she's the ultimate gratitude.
How did ayahuasca change your worldview?
Oh, how did ayahuasca change my worldview? She helps me remove the judgment that we all have some brokenness in us. Nobody's is greater or less than others. It helps me to see through what my reality really is versus what others want it to be for me. It's helped me to look at humanity in a whole different way. I used to be very angry and judgmental of society. I hated things. Now I look at them with compassion and empathy. Grandmother Ayahuasca showed me a gift a long time ago whenever I struggled with compassion for people that I didn't like. And she presented them to me one time as small children, and I couldn't help but love them. I just saw them as little tiny babies. And so it's a gift that she's let me carry for several years now. Whenever I encounter something that feels uncomfortable, or somebody that I think is being rude, or I think is being mean, or I think is doing something wrong, she lets me see them as a child and see them in their brokenness, and then I can see them with love and compassion, where I never could do that before. Nowadays, when people tell me that I'm a very compassionate person, it still surprises me because I never felt I had compassion and empathy before ayahuasca. And now it's almost all that I have.
Very beautiful.
It's the truth.
Yeah, the truth is beautiful. How did ayahuasca transform your life?
Nothing is the same. Nothing. The need for things, the need for the want, the desire, the lust for resentment, for anger, for property, for cars, all of it left. It showed me what's really important in my life, and it's my family, my love, compassion for humanity, for myself. It's guided me through how to end toxic relationships correctly, not with anger and resentment, but correctly end them with love and compassion. It's showed me that boundaries aren't how I keep people out, they're how I keep you in, at what level I can allow that. It's changed my business career. It's changed the way that I engage my friends and family. It's changed the type of food that I eat, the type of clothing that I will wear, the type of entertainment that I will engage in. It's changed everything. I can't name one thing that it hasn't changed. And every time it changes something in me, it changes something in those around me. So it's changed everything.
For me too. Do you think ayahuasca has a mission on Earth? And if yes, what do you think it's?
I believe in the origin story of ayahuasca, and I believe it's here for a reason. And I think it's been here for a long time for different reasons. I think it's now here because humanity desperately needs this. We have lost our way in the consumerist mind and lost our connection with nature and with the divine presence and with the mother and the father. And there's a few things that help in that, and ayahuasca is absolutely an important part of it. It doesn't just change me mentally and physically, it changed me spiritually, it changed it healed illnesses in my body. I mean, there are so many sicknesses in the world now that really come from the mind. They don't come from somewhere else. We create them. And ayahuasca heals that. It's like I've heard it said here before, that there's all kinds of medicine, but this is the medicine for the soul. And at our core, we are a soul. We may live in this body, but we are a soul. And this is what I found that heals my soul.
How does a world where everybody drinks ayahuasca would look like?
Wow. If they would drink it correctly, in ceremony and with honor and love and respect, this would be the greatest planet in the known universe to live on. I think before we get there, ayahuasca is going to teach those that don't have respect how to have respect for her. And I hope that time comes, honestly. I think the greater humanity needs this.
What would you tell to someone that is afraid of the ayahuasca experience and they think they will not come back?
Fear is a normal thing. It happens in our body. It's a good indicator to pay attention. It doesn't mean that we need to stop. For me, I have to have faith. And my faith, whenever I don't have faith, I have to have courage. And I didn't have faith whenever I first met ayahuasca, but I had courage. And grandmother gave me faith. So, in the face of fear, have courage.
What is the taste of ayahuasca for you?
Ooh. I've been an arborist working with trees for most of my life. And the first time I tasted ayahuasca, I knew her. I could taste the bark, I could taste the cambium, I could taste the xylem and the phloem, I knew it. I knew what it was. To me, she tastes beautiful. Even in the bitterness, I know that the bitterness is to remove the other things. Some ayahuasca is sweet, some is bitter. They have different meanings. They do different things for us. But to me, she just tastes like love. She just tastes like love. If I could taste love with my mouth, it would be ayahuasca.
Did having ayahuasca in Costa Rica, so Costa Rica affected this in any way? Your healing, your...
The environment. I've had the opportunity to sit with ayahuasca one time in the United States. It's probably the one and only time I would do that. That works for some people, it doesn't work for me. The environment for me is everything. I'm a firm believer, for me, I'm to take medicine from where it grows. And so for me, the journey to the medicine is part of the healing. So to come to Costa Rica and step out of the environment that I was in the United States with the electronics and the Wi-Fi and the things in the air and the bad food, this is all part of coming to Costa Rica for cleaner air, the less environmental impacts, better food. I can walk barefoot. I can't do those things in the United States. So coming to Costa Rica for that is almost as important to me as ayahuasca as herself.
Why inner flight? What is special for you?
Why not? Why inner flight? Because the minute that I met you and Robbe, I could see your hearts, and they are so beautiful, so generous, and so kind, and so safe. I never had a question from the minute that I met the two of you to come to inner flight that I wasn't supposed to be here. I know alignments and timing were what they were, and I've known you two for a while now. And I knew that this place was special. I knew it was. I knew other people that had been here, and I had heard about it. I can only really say my inner knowing and my inner truth told me where I was supposed to be, and I wasn't wrong.